Well, Dave, was that a bad day all round?
Very bad. Really disappointing. Really disappointed with the result. Really disappointed with the performance. And if I'm honest, disappointed with the lack of energy from the team. And if I'm being brutally honest, I think that's the first time that I'm in a position where I'd be saying that.
Surprised by that lack of energy as well? Did you see that coming today?
Yeah, very surprised, because that's not this team, that's not this group of players, and that's something that they've done brilliantly. But listen, Scunthorpe were in a relegation battle, and they outcompeted us today, and that, in my opinion, is unacceptable and really disappointing. And I've just told the players that.
It's one of the big concerns that you didn't create much against a side that have really struggled defensively this season, because of course you've got to create chances and score goals if you're going to make those playoffs.
Exactly. Well, we created the opportunities, and the quality of some of our finishing was disappointing, to say the least. But listen, we're still creating them. But listen, I want our players to be braver. You see Cozzy and Smudge getting high up the pitch later on in the game, and I want them to do that earlier. But they've got to not be brave as in physically brave and go around making big tackles. They do that anyhow, they're defenders. But I want them to be brave and time their runs and get forward and get more crosses into the box, get higher, get in at the back post like Cozzy did with 3 minutes to go, and get on the end of a cross. So listen, we know what we need to do, and the players will be disappointed. The players will be ready and raring to bounce back. They're doing their recovery now. We've got a very quick opportunity to do that on Monday, and that's exactly what we need to do, because of today's performance was below par for our standards.
Well, I guess there'll be people now looking into the camp where then say, well, has the bubble burst? Is the season going to fizzle out? I guess it's up to yourself and the players to show that's not the case, and you've still got plenty to play for.
No, listen, people can have a look at what they want. If I'm being brutally honest, what we'll do is we'll sit down with our players, and we'll make sure that we get things right, because we have to get things right for Saturday. Am I disappointed? Yeah, I am. I'm gutted, to be fair, because that's the first time that I've ever lost back-to-back games. And listen, it's definitely not going to happen again on Monday with a third one. So we'll be working our socks off, trust me, between now and Monday to get things right, and then we'll be working even harder again from Tuesday through to Saturday to get ready for the next game.
So Kwani and Santos back in this afternoon, but you had to make a few other changes, didn't you? Forced upon you, I think, this afternoon.
Yeah, and listen, just simply performance-wise, and with half hour to go, we changed. We went with 3 centre forwards, and we thought that we could have a go. And I felt if we got one, that we could get another, and really push on. But listen, it wasn't to be. But the first thing we done was we changed personnel, because of I was disappointed with. I was disappointed in Connor's performance. I didn't think he gave us enough up front, and Harry Buterman kept really just getting caught in between the two lines, and wasn't able to press and win second balls, and we needed to do that and win that battle in midfield today, which is where, in my opinion, we lost the game. In
terms of the start, Taylor injured, I understand, and Madison and Payne struggling with a bit of illness this afternoon?
Tails was injured. Marcus went down with an illness yesterday before we travelled, and then at 10 to 2, Jack Payne come down with the same illness. Kept being sick, and listen, a bizarre one, but at the end of the day, it opens up other opportunities for other players to step in, and that's football. It presents itself sometimes in funny ways, and we have to work our socks off for that window of opportunity. But that window of opportunity will only pass you by once if you don't take it.
And Taylor, how serious is that? Is it just a knock?
Yeah, it's just a slight knee injury, and we're expecting him back for Monday. So I think with 2 games back to back, it would have been, obviously Friday, Monday would have been too close for him, and we were just making sure that he's ready for Monday.
And the other 2 as well, back for Monday if they recover from their illnesses. Do you expect to have them available?
Well, they're different. They'll be going. Obviously, they're in with the club doctor opposed to the physio. So I'll get a report from the doctor tomorrow, find out exactly where both of them are, and they'll be reporting to training on Sunday. And listen, hopefully they'll be able to train, and if they are able to train, then they'll be available for selection. If they're not, then obviously they won't. But listen, I'm just hoping that none of the others will come down with it.
Full debut for Harry Anderson this afternoon. How do you feel he did?
Yeah, it was a good opportunity for Harry, and I felt that he could give us just that little bit more pacing behind when we went to a 3 up top. But listen, I thought he'd done well. I thought he coped with it really well, the lad, and he'll grow he'll grow into it.
How big is Monday for you now, Dave?
Massive. Massive for me on a personal level, but it needs to be massive for this group of players, because if they want to achieve what they've given themselves the opportunity to achieve, then they have no other option but to win this football match.
And it's obviously a tough one against a Walsall side who've got a point today, but it's still looking for points to stay up, so another test for you.
Yeah, they're all tough tests, but listen, it's over to the players now. Let's see. I'm going to throw it out to them. Let's see what they're made of. Let's see what they're really made of on Monday, and make sure that they can stop this rut that they've got themselves in for 2 games.
Because they showed great character when you first took charge, and that needs to be in evidence again now, doesn't it?
Fantastic character. So we know that it's in there. We do know that it's in there, and we know that they're capable of it. And the players now need to stand up and show that.
And from your personal point of view, is this now your biggest test since you took over, lifting the players and getting them ready for Monday?
No, it's not, because we'll do exactly what we've done for the last run in the games, and simply it's over to the players now to show us.
Thanks, Dave. Cheers.
Cheers.
Gabby, Dave?
Gabby obviously a head injury. He was suffering big dizziness, and so listen, precaution with head injuries, especially as things are. I didn't want to take.
Is he cut as well?
Yeah.
So stitches probably then.
Yeah, so he'll need stitches. It was glued and then bandaged up, and but listen, not so much the stitches with Gabby, because we know that what he'll do, but it was more the concussion or the prospect of a delayed concussion later on, which we wanted to avoid.
Lovely, thanks mate.